isn't it, though?
Hello, everybody.
Do you know what I mean?
Hello, James. Hello, Liesl.
Hi.
Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to our little weekly podcast with wildaccounting.co.uk. It's Big John at breakfast. Had a couple of comments in, actually, through the week, messages through the website, bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. 2 people picked up on Liesl saying that she never listens to the podcast. Which, did we mention last week? That seems to ring a bell. We said that.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about something about throwbacks, or which was our best show that we'd done in the 50, because we'd done 50 by this point. And you said not listen to any of them.
Yeah.
And people were saying, if we can't be bothered to listen, why should they? Well, it doesn't work like that, does it?
No, what I got from that was she's got star quality. I compare her very much to a Helen Mirren.
Yes.
You know, that kind of person. And they say, I just can't bear to watch myself. I don't watch any of my work.
Oh.
So just align yourself with that, Liesl. Then people won't think you don't give a toss.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But we never did with the radio show. I mean, obviously it was going out live, so we couldn't actually also be listening.
No.
But whilst the songs were on, we were watching Good Morning Britain or BBC Breakfast, of course.
Well, during some of the chats, Liesl wasn't listening.
They used to record, the management used to record the show because they never could be bothered to listen either. And then if they had to listen, if there'd been a complaint, they could listen back because it was all on cassette, and those cassettes have all been incinerated. But we didn't actually listen. You don't really listen, but I don't really listen. No, and it is an odd one. But my you'll come in and Dell or my kids will be listening to this on the smart speaker, and a couple of days later, or a week later, or whenever it is that they're catching up. People aren't listening to this on the Friday, the first Friday it's out. They're listening whenever.
Yeah,
and it is odd when you listen back and you hear yourself back and you think, oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I sometimes wonder if you're in my kitchen talking to me, and then I think, well, no, because I can hear myself as well. So that's weird. But it's a presence. It's a presence in the house, which is nice.
It's just a bit of background noise, which is bad.
Yeah, lift music.
Yeah, and I put it on just so we can get one extra streaming tick on the box.
Well, that's it. It's all about the download. So as you're popping out, if you're going out to the shops or to work, make sure you ask your smart speaker to play the latest podcast from Big John at Breakfast Fridays, and then we'll get a tip.
It's Friday, the week is over.
Did that say Friday then? Did it?
Oh, nearly.
No.
It's not saying Friday, is it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What's happening? The real reason everybody is here, your weekly fix of the original Friday song, is coming. More Honesty 26 confessions from our podcast listeners, Mum's catalogue game, and they say it's the little things that make all the difference. But am I allowed to be annoyed by these little things? Time for some banishments. I've got a massive list of things that piss me off, and I want to know if I'm allowed. Now, I suspect that Liesl won't care either way. Let's see. James, what have you got this week?
I've got a very simple idea that completely changes the way you use your phone. You might hate me for it. It's one tiny addition to your screen, but it's no bands, no lectures. I'm not doing a digital well-being thing. Just one number. One number I want to add to our screens to make our lives better.
Excellent, that's on the way. And then, Liesl, what have you got this week?
Can animals develop a bit of a crush on humans? Like, in a romantic way? Can that happen?
Oh, my God.
We're not doing bestiality, are we?
We can't do that again. Not 2 weeks in a row.
We're not quite going down that route, but I do have a question to ask you, because my cat is doing some strange behaviour around me, and I've Googled it and everything, and I can't work out what's going on.
It's on the way.
From the year 2000 is Mom's catalog game.
How much did stuff cost back in the day? In the year 2000, I've got my mum's old catalogue here, and I've randomly selected this page, and I'm going to pick out something from 26 years ago at the time of recording.
I love all this.
And I'm going for... I had one of these, and I loved it. I saved up for it. Actually, they were big probably in the 90s, early 90s, maybe even the 80s. The Casio digital watch.
Oh.
The classic digital watch with alarm, stopwatch, is water resistance. It's reliable. It's an everyday timepiece for school, work, or for keeping your day on track, it says here. The Casio digital watch. It's one for the boys, I would say. And quite retro now, and they come back and people still get... Yeah. I bought one years later. I had one as a child. I had a calculator watch as a child.
They were brilliant.
Oh.
Can you imagine a watch that's got a calculator
It had
on
every
it?
button on it. It needed to. There was no screens. Well, there was a little screen.
I remember when a pen had a clock on it.
Yes, yeah, that would be
a
it,
silver
yeah.
pen, and then it had, do you remember that?
Can't
And it had
go
a
wrong with
clock
that.
on it on
Yeah.
your pen.
So while you were writing, if you just paused for a moment, you could lean in and press the light and see what time
Time
it was.
it is. I mean, imagining ChatGPT in the future when you were so excited to get a pen that had a watch on it. This hasn't got a watch. Well, it has got a watch on it, but it hasn't got a pen. And it hasn't got a calculator, but it does have a stopwatch, and it's water resistant. How much, James, was the Casio digital watch in the year 2000?
In 2YK or whatever we used to call it back then.
Well, whatever.
K2Y?
Katie
Oh,
White.
yeah.
Didn't we used to work with Katie White?
We did. Katie White, bless her.
Love
She's
her.
brilliant. Well, I'm going to put it out there that I know you're saying this is a long time ago and it's a bit of a throwback, but in the year 2000, the Casio digital watch that you're describing was already a throwback to 30 years before.
Oh, right.
So it's a double throwback.
Sorry, 70s?
It was a 70s thing.
Oh.
Was
yeah.
it in the 70s?
Yeah, it was, yeah. It's a very Bionic Man sort of feel to it. So I'm going to say, I mean, it's Casio, it's a brand. It's got a lot. I'll say $39.99.
It's a brand. $39.99. What does Liesl think it was worth 26 years ago?
I'm going to say $34.99.
She's gone lower. What do you think? We're going to find out either way later on in this podcast on Mum's Catalogue Game, which is an award-winning feature.
I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
People describing themselves as entrepreneurs is the first thing on my list of things that piss me off.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Now, they say the little things in life make all the difference. Am I allowed to be annoyed by these little things? Are we going to make new laws? It's banishment time. Are you okay, Liesl, with people describing themselves as entrepreneurs?
God, no, John. No. And I see it a lot on Love Island when they're talking about all their profiles. And one is creator. Creative what? And then it's just them in a load of bikini shots, you know what I mean? Or men in trunks. And then the other one is the entrepreneur or self-made, whatever it is they say. It's awful.
Also on The Apprentice, people will describe them because they think that Lord Sugar will be,
That's what he's after.
entrepreneur.
Yeah. And what makes you one? Like, do you have to earn over a certain threshold as well? Because I saw someone put it on their bio on Instagram the other day. Someone started following me and it said, award-winning entrepreneur. I looked on their bio and thought, that's odd. I looked at their followers and there was like 10, thinking,
What?
okay. So, yeah, well, that's the thing. Because, you know, if you have got a business, it would be on Instagram. So that puts a red flag in our head. Do you know what I mean?
Why do these people think when you describe yourself as an entrepreneur, we're all just thinking ticket?
Yeah.
Why have they not got that self-awareness that it's just a stamp of, it's such a red flag?
The ones that say it on The Apprentice, it makes me laugh because Karen, she'll tell on them. She's such a snitch. She's not really developed at all her persona. She is just someone that's out there to please her Uncle Alan or whatever he is to her. So these entrepreneurs, they'll say something and she'll lean over and say, but he did it very badly, Alan. He said that and then this happened. And you think, oh, you're such a snitch.
Well, it's
Such a snitch.
It's their job to do that.
Yeah, but when
Oh
she
my
does
gosh.
it, it's like this. This is like the teacher's pet
Are you
saying,
still watching it?
"Oh yeah, just
Do you
for
like
those,
it?
No, just for those moments. It's just a filler, But yeah,
Yeah.
someone else can call you an entrepreneur.
Oh, can they?
But yeah, because then it's it's possibly a state of question or fact. You know, if a reporter
Yeah.
said it or if someone else said, you're a bit of an entrepreneur, really. I always thought it was kind of a badge. It was a good thing. So you can't say it about yourself.
So is it just the dictionary definition is sort of business person that's slightly inventing things, is it?
It's someone that's innovative, someone that's maybe starts with very little and turns it into something bigger or better.
It's a business person.
Yeah.
That's all business. I'm going
It's just your own business,
I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Hang on.
Oh.
Hi, what is the definition of entrepreneur, and do you agree that they're all dicks?
So an entrepreneur is basically someone who starts, organises and runs a business, often taking on financial risks in the hope of making a profit. They're kind of the driving force behind a new venture or innovation. As for the second part, whether they're all dicks, I don't think that's a fair generalisation.
Oh.
Like any group, entrepreneurs are super diverse. Some are innovative and inspiring, others may be more cutthroat. It really depends on the person and the content.
And that's why I don't subscribe to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's £20
And
a
also,
month.
when I think entrepreneur, I think Stephen Bartlett. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Someone
a
like
bit of a
that.
dick,
who
I
was-
think, to be honest.
Exactly,
In my
100% a
opinion,
dick.
yeah.
But also a successful entrepreneur. I mean, he's so unlikable. Unfortunately, I do listen because I like his guests. But that's not the point. The point I'm making is, like, he is cringe. But yeah, I just think of him when I think entrepreneur. And he's a good enough reason never to say those words. I recently congratulated someone on their job. And do you know what she replied with on the text? It's part of my 5-year plan. And then, can I just top it again with the same person at a party? She says it in front of all my friends. And at the same time, and this is when you know your mates are amazing, they all died inside. And the minute she walked off, they all turned to me and went, I'm not want to be a bitch, but what the... And I went, I know. Even her own boyfriend cringed at her. And I thought, why you... Don't say that out loud. Please don't. I want you to do well in life, but don't say that out loud.
Is she manifesting,
Just an
though?
awareness.
Maybe she's manifesting.
No, she's obsessed with it. Yeah, that's fine. I like the manifesting thing. It's fine. By the way, manifestation won't always get you quite where you are, but I describe it as a sat nav. So when you're in the car, if you've got a sat nav on, you'll sort of go basically where you want to go.
like it.
And I think it's great. And I'm not being like James, bitter about it. I think it's very good.
Do you know, so by going, it's part of my 5-year plan, it's sort of saying... I've sat down and I know where I want to be. I'm ambitious. I can see a route through all this hell that we're all trying to get through. And I know the secret to success, and it's all part of my plan.
Unless you asked her what
it's
year she's on.
awful.
She goes, well, I'm on year 6 at the minute.
Well,
It's not going well.
I don't have a plan. I've never had a plan, and it makes me anxious when people have got plans, because I think, oh God, I haven't got a plan.
But you have. Single-handedly, I'm going to say. You've done such a lot of work for this podcast. You've done so much driving this forward. You're an entrepreneur.
Oh my God, I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what, though? Can I
Bit of a dick.
just say about the whole podcast thing, it's just part of my 5-year plan. Do you know, we're on year 5 now. Does it go backwards or does it go forwards? All right, this is year 1. Year 5 is The One Show.
Oh, beautiful.
yeah.
Well, that was one of the things on my list.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Do you want one more?
Yeah.
Have we got
Yeah.
time for one more?
Come on.
Always.
I'll just do a couple of really quick ones.
Yeah.
Voice notes longer than 1 minute.
Terrible.
Okay?
No, I do that all the time. It's fine.
I know you do. Loudspeaker on anywhere in public.
No.
No.
We all agree with that. The phrase, let's definitely catch up soon. Everyone knows that's a lie,
That's
right?
acceptable BS, isn't it?
Yeah. Acceptable BS. Write that down,
Yeah, but we
James.
do it.
Oh, you
but
hating
yeah.
that as well, John? Is that going to go on your list?
Acceptable BS is the new name of this podcast. Acceptable. That's a great name.
Because when we
James.
all know we're lying to one another,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it saves face to get out of the situation. Oh, yeah, I'll see you very soon.
QR codes for everything. In a
I like that.
In a restaurant, you don't get a menu, you
Oh,
get a
no.
QR code,
No.
and then
No, not in that situation. no.
everyone opens up their phones and they scan it and they go, "Have you got yours? Is yours working?" And then they get the menu, and then you're just all looking at your phones, and then you get ready to order, but then your phones are in your hand, and you just oh no, I'm just going to quickly go on the gram.
Yeah. And then one of you says, no, I can't get on. What is it? Can you pass me the QR code again?
I was outside a shop, okay, and it was closed, but it didn't have the details of its opening hours, but it said QR code for info. So I had to get my phone out, and now it assumes that I can get 5G to work anymore.
Yeah.
What's wrong with 5G at the moment?
I have a very similar conversation with my wife today.
Okay, so you couldn't just put your opening hours on the front of your shop because you're so trendy, you've created a QR code for it. All I want to know is what time you're open. And my phone, you're relying on my phone being crap, and it is.
You can't even take a picture of the QR code to check out later when you're on Wi-Fi because it's a picture and you need to take
Scan
the
it.
phone for the scan.
Somebody else has
then you've got to print it off.
Print the QR code
Yeah,
out,
paper,
and then you can
scan it.
scan it.
Livid. You're
Why
allowed.
is 5G so... Why can't you, and maybe you can do this. Someone will tell me. Liesl, you'll tell me. Can you turn off your 5G and just go down to 4G? Because 5G is worse than 4G.
It's a good question.
But you can't ever get back to 4G.
Yeah.
I just want to go back. I want to go to 3G. Come on.
Why don't
2G.
Why don't they come out with like 7G and get rid of the 6th, and then it's got to be right. It's going to be, solve all the problems.
I'm so excited for 7G. Well, I enjoyed that ranting. I'm sorry to start a podcast off with that amount of vitriol and toxic bitterness, but expect more of that. All right?
Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
Hey, it's Coffee Girl.
Oh, God.
You can help keep the podcast going by treating the guys to a coffee at bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. I'm suing producer James for leading me on.
Right.
My lawyer Rupert Ashdown Fogg of Mexborough.
Rupert Ashdown Fogg, lawyer, will sue your.
He says I need to write down dates of everything he says or does. Like the time he bumped my car in the car park so he could get my home address. And then the time he sent 84 boxes of Ferrero Rocher. And the time he stood in my front garden at 4 a.m. with nothing on but a nappy. Is that normal?
Get that Friday feeling any day of the week.
Oh, it's great.
Big John at breakfast. Friday.
Somebody messaged in the week saying, why don't you play songs on the podcast? And it's just not what we do. It's not what you do. But it reminded me, and they reminded me, that we do actually have a song. And it
The
was
Friday song?
It was, no, a proper song, voted the best version of
Oh!
James's song. And I
Yeah.
thought, shall we? I mean, just for a one-off, because people have asked for it. As we've always said, this is the People's Podcast.
Yeah.
We've literally never called it that, and it isn't.
I
So
like it, though.
It's ours.
By being the best version of the song,
It's not your version.
no, but by being the best,
Yes.
it still doesn't make it good.
So you don't want me to play this in full right now?
I feel a bit self-conscious.
You definitely don't want me to play this in full right now.
Does it matter what I think?
No, Liesl, do you want us to play this? I mean, just say no, Liesl.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it all in full now for James.
You feel safe now? Do you feel safe now? 'Cause I don't know. I'd like to know. Seems to me you're still my baby girl. Don't make a sound. You made us proud. Remember sometimes when you need a friend, your mom is there, your daddy cares. I sat thinking all the stairs the night the monsters chased you there. Scared to sleep, scared to close your eyes all night. Do you feel safe now? Do you feel safe now? 'Cause I don't know. I'd like to know. Do you feel safe now? Do you feel safe now? 'Cause I don't know. I'd like to know. And now the time has come, I guess I know. You've gotta go. You've gotta go. each day. Do you feel safe now, baby? Do you? Do you feel safe now, baby? Do you? I wanna know, I need to know, I wanna know now, baby. Do you feel safe now, baby? Do you? Do you feel safe now, baby? Do you? I wanna know. Oh, I need to know now, baby. Each time you smile, why do I want to cry? Tell me. Each time you smile, why do I want to cry? Tell me. Each time you smile, why do I want to cry? Tell me. Each time you smile.
That's James's song. I mean, it's not James's song. It's AI doing a
No, but it is my song.
version
It's just-
of James's song.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we played a song on the podcast which felt really weird.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast.
Big John at Breakfast, proud to be supporting the Legends 2026 event at the Doncaster Eco Power Stadium. If your kids love football, this is perfect, because normally when you take your kids to a big football match, they're miles away from the players, and that's it. But this event's different. Doncaster Legends versus United Legends. The kids can actually meet the players, get autographs and selfies, and see the legends up close. There's pre-match entertainment, they're going to love that, and 20 plus Premier League legends playing. All on the pitch for you, 90 minutes. It's going to be a brilliant day. Saturday, 23rd of May. And you can be there. Now, every penny raised goes to the Eves Trust, helping families dealing with cancer. Tickets are available now, and we'll see you on the day. EvesTrustLegends.com.
Chaotic mommy.
Well, as you know, that I added to my brood in December on the 19th.
You got a cat.
Called Ziggy. Yeah, that's right. Now, he's now 18 weeks old, which I'm surprised he made it to, but we're very pleased.
Wow.
The minute I said to everyone I had a cat, the same reaction just rippled everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, God. By the way, it wasn't my fault about those other rabbits, and I always have to explain myself.
Yeah, you had a selection of rabbits
You got previous.
Oh,
haven't you?
John.
that came in and out of your life, mostly out. Don't know what that means.
We're talking about living rabbits, not the sort you dry on the
Oh,
radiator.
hang on. No.
Anyway, he's 18 weeks old. He's doing very well. He's very lovely. But he has a few weird, how do I say this, fetishes. Okay, so one of them is water. I think I mentioned before that he's got an obsession with water. Because he's half Maine Coon, they're obsessed with water. So that's quite normal. So I'm okay with that.
Good.
So the minute the tap water goes off in the sink, he runs, no matter where he is in the house.
He loves water.
Yeah, and he tries to get in the toilets. He's always trying to get the toilet water, so we have to shut all the loo seats shut.
Yeah.
And then any bath that starts running, he just sits by the bath all the time. So I thought initially it was just water he's obsessed with. But I think he's actually quite obsessed with me, water, and nudity.
Oh,
Hear me out, okay?
God.
It's weird. When I come back from the gym and have a shower, I'll come out and then he'll insist on sitting on my bed staring at me, okay? And the minute I'm all dressed, he leaves.
Wow.
He only ever wants to be around me if he can see my body.
It's like a reverse
And listen-
striptease, isn't it?
No, but listen, but this is where it gets weirder. Then when Paul, my partner, stays the night, right? Normally I do let him in my bed, okay? About 3 a.m, he'll come in for an hour, then he'll leave again. But when Paul's there, he refuses to come in the room at all. And it's like he ignores me in the morning when Paul's there. Like he's cross that I've got someone.
No,
Really?
he's keeping it secret. Doesn't want Paul to know about
So
it.
Ziggy is having an affair with Liesl, and when Paul comes, the human partner comes around, Ziggy just plays it cool
Yeah.
and pretends it's just a cat.
Leave this with me, Mum, which is weird to call you that. Leave this with me, Mum. I've got this covered.
But the minute Paul's with me in any part of the room, he doesn't want to be there. He loves my room. The minute I said to him, have you upset him? And you haven't like pushed him away or done something you shouldn't have done. He's like, no, not at all. But the minute he sees Paul, he sort of puts his head up and he sort of stomps off.
It's hilarious.
And then when Paul's watching TV with me in the lounge at night, he won't come and sit with us. And what he'll do is he'll just keep poking his head around as if to say, oh, he's still there.
Brilliant.
Do you not think that's weird? Like, I know animals can prefer certain people, and I'm very aware that I'm the feeder. So he does know I'm his mum, clearly. He knows that, and he knows I'm his safe place. Do you think it's just that, or do you think he might...
I love you trying to spin this. I'm desperate for my cat to be in love with me and a fetish thing going on. Look at you.
I Googled it. Look, it says, yes, your cat can absolutely fancy you, or more accurately, develop a deep, loving bond and will show you affection through slow blinking.
There's a bond, yeah, I get that, and there's an attachment, but they don't fancy you. It didn't say that in Google. Don't spin it.
I'll send it you. That's what it said.
No, don't send it me. I don't want any of that
No,
stuff.
I don't want that on my... I don't want pussy and fancying and fetish on my search anymore.
No judgment. You can tell us right now. We'll get it out of the way. Have you kissed your cat?
Well.
Oh, God.
Of course
Wait
she's
a minute.
kissed it.
Because when I go to kiss its nose or just a little cheeky, he puts his paws up. So he's got quite strong boundaries when it comes to that. He literally pushes your face away. He doesn't like it. No, he's not that kind of... He's not really a kiss on the face. Some people don't like kissing, do they? Some people like to do other things. But I don't know. I'm quite a kisser.
What's she talking?
I'm big on kissing, guys, and I'm really good at it
I'm
as
just
well,
waiting
actually.
to ask my friend on ChatGPT. Hold the line.
Go on.
Is it possible that a cat can fancy its owner?
Cats definitely form strong bonds with their humans. They don't experience romantic feelings like we do, but they can show affection, trust, and even a kind of attachment that might feel like fancying from our perspective.
Yeah.
They often seek out their owners, cuddle them, and rely on them for comfort. So in a human sense, it can feel like affection or even love.
You're absolutely gutted to hear that, aren't you, Liesl, that your cat
Yes, I'm
doesn't
thinking
fancy you.
It was more of it. Well, I think with what we've learnt here is I just don't think he likes Paul. I think that's what's happened. He doesn't like Paul, but he likes me, but not in that way.
It's weird because I feel that about Paul when you two are together as well. I just sometimes put my head around the door. Oh, he still is here, is he? And I sulk off back to my bedroom.
Used to do it for the radio station. Yeah. Now they're doing it just for you. Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Are your accounts giving you stress instead of clarity? Wild Accounting in Rotherham does real accounting for real folk. No suits, no jargon, just honest help to keep more of your hard-earned money. Whether you're a small business, freelancer, or just need simple support with tax, bookkeeping, or payroll, Wild Accounting makes sense of the numbers so you can focus on what you do best. Head to wildaccounting.co.uk and let's get you sorted.
For a reliable local milk delivery for your business, Posh Milk supplies fresh, high-quality, barista-approved milk direct from Yorkshire farmers. Trusted by offices, coffee shops and restaurants across South Yorkshire. An established family business, they deliver straight to your workplace with flexible options and friendly, dependable service. Have a look at poshmilk.co.uk. Premium local milk, delivered fresh for the start of your working day.
If you love football, there's something a bit special you need to be part of. Proper heroes of the game are pulling their boots back on for Legends 2026, the rematch. At the Eco Power Stadium in Doncaster, Saturday, May 23rd. It's Doncaster Rovers Legends versus United Legends. A chance to see some of the players you grew up watching back on the pitch and probably still arguing with the ref. But it's not just about football. The match supports Eve's Trust, a charity that creates special memories and dream experiences for families facing cancer. Work that really does make a difference when people need it most. So, grab your mates, bring the kids, come to be part of a brilliant day. May 23rd. Tickets are available now at evestrustlegends.com. One match, legendary players, life-changing impact. The relationship that's already over. We've had another email. We've had several, actually, in a thing we're doing called Honesty 26. Honesty at bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. If you want to email, you can go completely anonymous. This person has asked to be anonymous. And this one's really sad.
Oh.
It's really sad. It says, we're still together. We still share a bed. Still showing up to family events as a couple.
This isn't someone and their cat, is it?
This better not be my wife. From the outside, nothing looks wrong. Inside, I checked out a long time ago.
Oh.
I stay because it's easier than leaving because of money, history, and the fear of starting again in my 40s. It's not my wife.
Phew.
I don't think either of us is truly happy, but we're both pretending not to notice that. What should I do? P.S. I'm not having an affair. I think people put P.S. I'm not having an affair in order to definitely get read out on the
Well, if she hadn't,
podcast.
I'd assume she'd have sent it to the wrong email address. I mean, that's quite a heavy thing to
How
send,
do we
isn't
know
it?
it's a she?
Oh, he. Sorry, yeah, you're quite right.
I don't think it said.
No, it didn't
did
say. It didn't say. You're right.
Still together, still share a bed, still showing up to family events. From the outside, nothing looks wrong. Inside, I checked out a long time ago. Shall we, for the argument's sake, say it's a he?
No.
It doesn't matter. Liesl, what's going on here? What do we do?
Well, unfortunately, this is a lot of marriages, John. I know a lot of people in this situation.
Are they married? I don't think it said that.
Oh, well, partnerships, whatever. Okay, we're not married then, but this is a lot of. Okay, should we say family units? Would that make sense?
We're doing a lot of
sort thing?
assumptions here, aren't we?
Yes.
All right, a family unit. Has to be married. It's fine. But what I'm saying is, sadly, and kids are involved, aren't they?
No.
So
Where are you?
no kids.
They're not married and they've got kids.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you. Sorry. Okay. Forget the kids.
They're
bit.
in their 40s, right? They're a couple. That's all we know.
Yeah. Okay. But what I'm saying is, people get very settled after the age of about 35, don't they? And once you're kind of in that place, it's very hard to because you got financial implications and things like that. Even if you're not married, but you still do a lot of things together. And also, people start to sort of let themselves go, don't they? Really? I mean, not in a bad way, but you get older.
I definitely have. Yes.
No, but but we age. We're not the same anymore. And with age, I know people always go, I become more secure with age. I think in some ways you do, because I think you give a toss like a lot less than you used to above the age. No, but when you get past 30, I think you get better at being more confident in yourself. But the other side of it is you are things are changing on your body and you're looking different.
Oh, God.
And you start to lose your confidence on the outside, I think. None of that's happened to me, by the way. I'm just thinking about other people.
Oh, no,
you're
You've
perfect, yeah.
not sagged.
You've
at
always,
all.
don't
you've
think
always
that,
looked
but I
about
mean,
60, haven't you?
What I'm saying is, I know a couple like this actually that aren't married or anything, and I've said to her, "Why don't you just leave?" They're in London, John, and no, they don't listen. And she's like, "Well,
They don't get a podcast in London, can they? They
No,
can't
they
hear
don't
it
do
there.
that.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I just think I'm too old now." And she's gorgeous, by the way, which is weird. But I'm like, but you can. She's like, but she's too ingrained in their relationship. But she has admitted the relationship is wrong, which is a shame. And she's got no kids either, which surprises me. So I'm like, you've got nothing to stop you. But she's like, yeah, but it change is scary, and that's the only reason people stay. So my advice would be is to jump, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Wow.
That's the problem, because we're conditioned, aren't we, as humans, to not want change. So it's
right.
sad, really.
There's a condition actually. It's essentially it's fear of change. It's prevalent when people go on job interviews and stuff. Do I want to go on the interview? Then the interview date comes and you think, I don't know, because much as you wanted to, you've applied, you've written out a CV, you've invested in it. To actually go along or even then accept a job and change is huge. And psychologically, we don't want to change something from what we know to what we don't know. So I understand that, but I don't think it happens when you're 35. And I think it could happen at any age. You could be 21 and been with someone since you were in school. And it's still too daunting to think about a complete change. Because what do you picture when you're planning it? You can't sort of manifest a 5-year plan like we've been talking about for your career.
Yeah, I thought the business model was this. You get into a relationship, you realise it's not working out, you hang around until you meet someone better. You have a little bit of an affair, you decide, yes, that's the person, and then you leave the first person so that you're A, never on your own,
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
things,
The other thing.
and
C.
3 other points.
We should
know
put that
what?
on a T-shirt.
That is incredible. You've just sparked a memory of someone using that as an excuse. My friends.
Oh, no, I was talking about me. I did that.
Well, it's incredible you said that because her husband had an affair. And do you know what his excuse? When he got found out, this was years ago, again, back in London, don't worry, they're not listening. He said to her he had to go with the other girl to make sure that he was done with her. But then he realised he wasn't done with her. So she should be lucky that he's now realised he's picked her because he didn't want the one he was having an affair with.
Lucky you. Lucky you. I'm back.
But it is proof that you should probably try it. Just a few affairs. Just to check that you're with the right person. I was checking I was with the right person. I am with the right person. But I had to check. And that's why I had some affairs. I am having an affair.
If not, we'd all still be eating ready salted crisps, wouldn't we? You've got to try a bit of prawn cocktail.
You have got to try to know that.
Do you know what I mean?
Although I do actually, when I did try prawn cocktail, I thought, bloody hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is where I belong.
This is the future. And then one day when you got a bit of a headache, you feel a bit sick, you go back for the ready salted and you say, sorry about that, my love.
I'm taking it that prawn cocktail is code for shaven.
A gospel of good vibes. I'm not having an affair. Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
If Big John at Breakfast has ever kept you company, made you laugh, or just filled the silence, this is your moment. Support the podcast at the website, bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. Stand up, be counted, and we'll give you a proper shout out on the Friday song. Just real people backing something they love. Do it now at bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. And thank you.
It's Friday. It's time to kick the weekend off again. With Big John at Breakfast, here we go again. Hey everyone, it's Big John.
By the way, we are taking these things seriously, and if you'd like to say something out loud that you've never said before, if you want to open up like we're encouraging people to, email honesty@bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. Twice in that, Liesl said people don't listen in London. If you listen in London, then message me to prove Liesl wrong. Message us through the website, please.
Do you have to be listening regularly in London, or have you visited London and listened at some point?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you've ever listened in London. My
Right.
sister listened. She lives in London. But it's just if anyone's listening now, because Liesl assumes that people aren't listening now
Yeah.
in London.
I hope it's not the person that she was talking about.
Imagine. Do you feel safe now? Well, we've done a lot of affair chat there. I don't think that was what the subject was, really. It wasn't really about affairs, and we slid into that.
Sorry about that.
Because we always do. James, what's happened to you? You've got something about a mobile phone.
I think your phone should grass you up. I think it should be honest. It's not working in our favour, I don't think.
Hang on, you want my wife to see my search history?
Well, no, we don't need to go that far. I just think it's a thief. It's kind of, if you open Instagram or TikTok or whatever your personal time vampire of choice is.
All of those, yeah.
There should be, and I want it for myself, which embarrasses me that I'm saying this now, because I always was the guy that judged people being addicted to their phones and stuff. But I can lose so much time before I even get out of bed.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through stuff. And I think there should be like a watermark clock. Digits counting 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds,
Hang on.
4 seconds.
How long you've been on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, when it's buried away, you like screen time and you go settings, screen time and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you might check once a week when it tells you you've spent the equivalent of a flight to Australia scrolling through something.
I haven't checked for a long time. I suspect it's off the scale at the moment.
And has any of it made? Have you learnt anything?
No.
Have you? It's not like you've learnt a language. It's not like you've got a life skill out of it. It's just terrible.
No, we all agree, but we can't stop because we're all addicted to little mini dopamine hits.
Yeah, and we do those little lies, don't we? I'll just check that message. I've just got to check a quick.
A muscle memory on my thumb takes me to a different app.
Yeah.
I can't stop, and then I'll go, I don't know which one I'm on.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm on it. Is this Facebook? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's TikTok.
Yeah, you're
When did
right.
I go
Yeah.
on TikTok? I'm on eBay.
Yeah, I've done
What
them
am I've doom-scrolled eBay.
On MySpace. There's an app.
So often what happens is I have to come out of my apps to see which one it is. Is it all just there? I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's
Don't
just,
know which one it is.
echoing it.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
I've seen a man in Ohio pressure washing a driveway in real time. Why do I watch that?
Yeah, now I got into all that sort of content on YouTube and used to mock me. I would watch narrow boating, and it was just a narrowboat going along the canals, and my daughter would watch it with me, and it's just that it's so satisfying. What it's just peaceful viewing, because you want your brain to calm down, because you've been getting these little bursts, these
I hear
spikes
that.
of dopamine.
I hear that.
Yeah.
But I think when it's YouTube, a lot of people watch YouTube on telly now, don't they? So that for me that's your choice of viewing for the evening. And that's a different thing. I can judge you on it.
Yeah,
but it's not a case of when you're doom scrolling, watching that. Why am I watching that?
Because your brain, you're craving the peace.
Korean street toast.
What's that?
You tell me. I just watched it thinking,
Street
that's not even
toast?
toast. There was sesame
Sounds
seeds.
right
There
on my
was
street.
bare fires.
Oh, food.
Yeah.
Cooking. Okay.
Bare feet.
Yeah.
I'm not even interested. I watched a Labrador reunite with a soldier. You can imagine the algorithms I'm getting now. If my wife Nikki comes in and talks to me, I just need to look up for 1 minute, and whatever's been on my screen auto plays. So then I've got, I don't know, ducks and rabbits fighting because the algorithm thinks I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've seen the ducks going out because it's snowy and then going back in again. Have you seen that?
Oh, I love that. I was going to send that to you. It's adorable. But that's the thing, though. When I go to send YouTube videos, one of the YouTubers invariably is right back. Seen it, mate.
Yeah. It's kind of like a nanny state I want. If your phone had this watermark of timing and then you realise it says 28 and it's not 28 seconds, it's 28 minutes. And you've been watching this dirge.
Oh, no, I'll easily do 28 minutes.
But you don't know it. You don't know it.
Yeah,
and the guilt you feel. Sometimes I think I'll get up early today.
I don't know if I'm guilty about it. I don't think I feel guilty.
Why don't you feel guilty?
I'm just addicted to it.
All right.
I can't fight it, so I don't.
I'm with James. I feel guilty.
I think if you imagine you're in hospital and they say it's going to be today or tomorrow, but you better start saying your goodbyes. Or you can have an extra year because you wasted it scrolling. It's going to be a year. It's got to add up to it. So all I'm saying is, who wants the clock? Or do you want to check that video of the Labrador one more time?
Yeah,
it's lovely when he jumps out of the box.
I like the idea.
I like the dogs that are sort of speaking. They're just going,
oh God, they're brilliant. They're brilliant.
And the owner's having a conversation with them, and then they stop, and then they answer, or they sing. Have you heard that? There's a Jack Russell that sings
when they do voices as well. He said, "When Mummy goes out to work, I do this face and all that sort of stuff."
Yeah.
See, we're talking about it now.
Great,
but
and it's
good. Yeah, my idea's terrible.
It's
isn't it?
great. Yeah,
Let's stick with the plan.
Do you know what's on my Instagram? And I don't know how it's ended up there. I keep showing Arthur. And Arthur, who's 12, said the other day, Mum, you know the fake videos you're watching? That's AI.
Yeah.
For some reason on my algorithms, they're putting morbidly obese people on there, and they're making out they're getting on like diving boards and snapping them, or
I've seen those,
and go through the whole floor.
Yeah.
And I was laughing for weeks, and I was sending them to Arthur.
You
went,
like
"Mum,
laughing
it's
at
not
fat
real."
people, don't you? You do find
I
fat
don't.
people. You
No,
do.
I don't.
You
No,
used to say, "Let's go and hang outside Greg's and laugh at some people." You used to do. You used to do that. You used to laugh at me in reception when I fell over things all the time because I'm so massive.
You do like a fall. You do like a fall. When someone falls over, I go, "Oh my
I love
God!"
That, yeah, but I don't,
you laugh.
the overweight thing. But can I just get clarity on this? No, I don't laugh at fat people
Yeah,
at
you
all.
do.
And by the way, no, because I know a lot of people have food issues and stuff. No, just to be clear, I don't. But there is something funny about the fall. That is just, I mean,
Yeah,
and do you
you're
know what else
allowed-
I've Googled before?
Okay.
Falling over on ice. That's just amazing.
I hate
That's
you
the
for that.
funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm triggered by falls
John's
because I keep
terrified of ice.
doing it and breaking bones.
You've had a fall, haven't you?
I've had another fall.
He's had a tumble.
But I've seen those AI when they're large. It's all fake, and
I
they're
know, but I
sliding
didn't
down
know.
a long thing, and then they bounce in a skip, and then fall forward, and then they cause a car crash, and it's all one thing, and it's only very short, but a lot happens, and it's chaos, and you end up watching it 5 times to try and work out what's going on.
Yeah, I think people
It's amazing.
it's that you're either getting AI, you understand what you're watching, or you're amazed by it. Do you know what my brother said to me the other day? He said, I saw a shocking video the other day. Snake climbing up a tiger's arse. And then bizarrely it came up on my timeline later and I went, yeah, that's AI. I don't know why he didn't think that. He said it's really stayed with me.
He thought it was real. Oh, Julian.
Sorry for saying arse. I shouldn't have said that, should I? But we can bleep that, right?
No, it's fine. Can we say the word turd? Because that came up at work today.
Oh, God, I hit a button. Sorry. Why do you want to say that?
Can I? Because I was on
Don't
the
say
radio
it.
today doing something. Can I just say it? They said fart on the radio, and I said you shouldn't say that. And the presenter went, "It is funny though." And then I came off air and I said, "My friend James once told me off for saying the word turd on the radio," and he cracked up laughing. And he said, "Is he quite prudish?" I went, "Yes, with a capital Y."
No, turd's worse than fart.
I know, but it's a funny word. It's not a bad word though, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
My brother used to say it to me all the time.
Yeah,
He used to
it's
say
funny.
that word. It is a funny word, but it's gross. Sorry.
Sorry,
and
everybody.
labia, awful,
Sorry.
but I just...
Oh, stop it now. Stop it.
2000 is Mom's catalog game.
Saved by my mum's catalogue. No, how quickly have I gone from the word labia to my mum?
I thought you said Libya. I was going to get us out of that.
on your mum's labia.
I'm just going to pop some music on. Are you still laughing at that? Are you still laughing at my mum's laugh?
No, stop it!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That got a bit hairy, didn't it?
Right, shut up. See you in 3 weeks for season 3. Bye!
Cancelled ourselves.
Oh, no.
Are we not going to do the Casio watch?
I've lost it all. Hang on. Wait, I wrote it down. How much did the Casio digital watch cost in the year 2000 in Mum's catalogue? James said $39.99. Liesl said $34.99. She went lower. In my mum's catalogue, I don't want any arguments.
Okay.
$19.99.
Wow!
Oh my gosh, we're both way out.
That sounds
I was
terrible.
closest.
So who's texting now? What was that?
Me.
I haven't got a text.
Right. Let me just get this text we've had. It's from my mum. My mum's texted. Oh, God.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Friday.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. Thank you for backing us all the way. And you can support the podcast by us a coffee and you'll get a shout on the website, bigjonnatbreakfast.co.uk. A massive thank you to Jules at Miss Jules Melts, to Emily at wildaccounting.co.uk, to Paul at Posh Milk. Thank you for your support, Paul. Thank you. Nick Heppenstall, Holly Crooks, Catherine Sander, Michael Phillip, Lorraine, Charnock the IT man, Elaine, Rob, Lisa, Bev, Nikki, Acro, Mum, Bev, Paula, Holly and Claire de Bear.
It's Friday, the waiting's over cause the weekend is here. It's Friday, I can almost taste that ice cold beer. It's Friday, the weekend's over and there's no more work to do. It's Friday, AM sexy, there's 2 whole days for you. It's Friday, it's time to kick the weekend off.
Hello to Portia. Thank you for buying us a coffee. Portia, everybody.
Thank you.
Also, Raunchy Rob Wiseman, we salute you.
Thank you.
And Julie and Andrew at Tufts Carpets in Sheffield have
Brilliant.
always supported us.
Love 'em.
Hello, Tufts Carpets. Thank you for being there. And you can get a shout on the Friday song. Go to the website. It's bigjonnatbreakfast.co.uk. We will be back next Friday. Check us out on Big John at Breakfast Facebook page. We're there most days having a laugh. And join our new VIP free email list. bigjonnatbreakfast.co.uk. Bye Liesl, bye James, bye everyone.
Bye.
Our new home is in your phone, so you can get that Friday feeling any day of the week. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
Follow us in your podcast app, follow our Facebook page, And join the free email VIP club at bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk.
If you love football, there's something a bit special you need to be part of. Proper heroes of the game are pulling their boots back on for Legends 2026, the rematch. At the Eco Power Stadium in Doncaster, Saturday, May 23rd. It's Doncaster Rovers Legends versus United Legends. A chance to see some of the players you grew up watching back on the pitch and probably still arguing with the ref. But it's not just about football. The match supports Eve's Trust, a charity that creates special memories and dream experiences for families facing cancer. Work that really does make a difference when people need it most. So, grab your mates, bring the kids, come to be part of a brilliant day. May 23rd. Tickets are available now at evestrustlegends.com. One match. Legendary players. Life-changing impact.
Are your accounts giving you stress instead of clarity? Wild Accounting in Rotherham does real accounting for real folk. No suits, no jargon, just honest help to keep more of your hard-earned money. Whether you're a small business, freelancer, or just need simple support with tax, bookkeeping, or payroll, Wild Accounting makes sense of the numbers so you can focus on what you do best. Head to wildaccounting.co.uk and let's get you sorted.
For a reliable local milk delivery for your business, Posh Milk supplies fresh, high-quality, barista-approved milk direct from Yorkshire farmers. Trusted by offices, coffee shops and restaurants across South Yorkshire. An established family business, they deliver straight to your workplace with flexible options and friendly, dependable service. Have a look at poshmilk.co.uk. Premium local milk, delivered fresh for the start of your working day.